What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another reaction video, and here we go for you guys today, man. Lecrae ain't watched the party die, and this is the Kendrick Lamar response. Man, oh man, oh man. The boy Lecrae has dropped a response to Kendrick Lamar, and it's titled "Ain't Watched the Party Die." So this is going to be very interesting. For the simple fact is, I'm kind of familiar with Lecrae, enough to know that he's not like he is a true Christian rapper, right? And he touches on things that a lot of rappers, especially in the mainstream scene, does not really touch upon, right? And he said a lot of facts between that Kendrick and Drake battle, right? So this response might actually be a good response to Kendrick Lamar. Like, he might have some good points here, and I know he might go a little bit religious, but and obviously I'm not going to catch every reference or like everything that he has to that he has to say. But I try my best to see if I can break it down. But let's see what he has for us today, man. Let's get into it.
I was wrestling like, should I write a verse? The culture got enough clout chasing vultures out here, trying to prove they worth. They need attention. They can't imagine me not trying to make myself look bigger off of this Kendrick mention. I can't imagine his position.
We just started, man. And I was wondering if he was even gonna. I didn't even think he was gonna respond to this. I just thought he was just gonna let Kendrick, what would Lecrae do? What would he do? What would he do in this position, right? And he ended up making a response, I guess, because this isn't an entirely a bad thing, right? If he gives out some good points, some good information that can rival against Kendrick's point, right? And yeah, it could come up to a good response, like how when Joyner did that Devil's Work, and then uh I forgot his name, but another rapper responded to Joyner's response, um and basically kind of gave out some things that, like, if he was God, this is what God would have did, and kind of basically counterpointing Joyner's arguments throughout the song. But this might be what Lecrae is aiming towards. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. So we gotta go back and see, man.
Myself look bigger off of this Kendrick mention. I can't imagine his position. Before I got on my mission, I was a party victim. I bought the party favors. I used my trauma, my single mama, to justify commas, to pay the devil's wages. Whew. It probably went over their heads. Basically what I said is I was government fed, bred for doing time in the feds, but Jesus bled. Instead of putting dents in their head, he turned his. My cup runneth over with nonsense. They hearts grow colder, they love to do evil, they burn their conscience. I want the dealer's head who gave my cousin fentanyl. Labels exploiting rapping addicts, man, I'm sick of y'all. My daddy ran with Compton Chris, my uncle's Pyru. Stuck in the middle of this madness, what should I choose? I should be choosing between Howard and Hampton. I love the people that I ran with, but look at the damage. You want me put you on, but I know you still with the scamming. A crooked doctor took advantage and hooked me on Xanax. It's killers sitting in a cell for taking somebody innocent, and they don't even feel no remorse. The worst ignorance.
It's a lot like that. It's a lot of situations that the justice system has gotten wrong, and there's still innocent people behind a jail cell right now. It does happen. So even when someone could be guilty, might not necessarily be guilty, you know? And it's not even like a 1% that could happen. It's common. It's very common. So yeah, too common, honestly, in fact. Man.
Somebody innocent, and they don't even feel no remorse. The worst ignorance. But when I take a look in the mirror, the blood of Uriah's on my hands, cause I'm that killer who had Bathsheba in his quarters. I'm that who let Eve taste the fruit of death. I'm dead sinner, I deserve death, along with all these liars and hypocrites, fake tough rappers who fabricate they predicaments, fake deep guru pushing voodoo on the people, telling folks that my God ain't real. That's real evil. I wonder what Lecrae would do. Hopefully seek the hand of God and tell him that he's incapable. But truthfully, I'm nobody to judge. My good deeds are like some period blood stains on a dirty rug.
Oh man. Basically saying that no matter what good he does, is the fact that you even committed to, like, the fact that your whole reason for getting the money, the cash, you know, the dollar signs, was to that's crazy. Like he would do anything. His younger self would do anything just to see a whole pile of money in his hands. He would do anything. That's how he got into this. That's what it was for him. He didn't care about the message he was putting out at the time. He wasn't always like this. That's basically what it is. For someone like Kendrick, it's a little bit different, which is why, you know, when him having this stance against the music industry is a lot more impactful than if other people would say it. Which is why this whole Kendrick and Drake thing was so powerful, especially with what Kendrick was saying. But, and obviously no one's perfect, but for someone like Kendrick to be saying such ruthless things like that, yeah, man. Wild.
I'm nobody to judge. My good deeds are like some period blood stains on a dirty rug. All I can offer them is Jesus' love. I know it sound foolish to many, like, really? That's all you got for us? Yeah, the cross is foolish to the perishing. The world will call me weak and the saints will say I embarrass them. I walk the valleys full of evil, I'm aware of it. I can't condemn the world and burn all of the heretics. Love is patient, so I'm trusting in the narrative. And Christ ain't watched the party die, he died instead of it.
He wasn't even here to see the full extent of what happened. Saying that, Kendrick, hey, you're not gonna be the one to do it. At least not on your own, right? It's not gonna be possible. One man just can't have that ability. It's not gonna be you. You can't do it. It's just not gonna be you. Wow. It's not going to be you, my boy. That was honestly the best response to that whole Kendrick song, man. Cause yeah, it did seem like he wasn't just aiming at the music industry, but like just people that just had like any type of opinion to what Kendrick was doing, you know, in the battle. And of course, those things could apply to Drake, because he's like the main manufacturer for why, you know, the way the music industry is. But man, Lecrae did such a good job analyzing that song and picking out the best words to fit that response. Man. And you know, it makes sense coming from a Christian rapper. You can't get no much better than that. That's tough. I can't wait to see how people analyze this song and what they pull out from it. Because I'm pretty sure they might have a little bit of a different take than me, or they might might break down easier things that I didn't even catch, but. Because I was expecting this to be a lot more deeper than it was. It's not to say that it wasn't, but he was using good words to appeal to the average person and to, you know, and to someone that can analyze and go as deep as he can. So, yeah, Lecrae, yeah, I got to start reacting to more of him, man. Great, knowledgeable rapper, to say the least. Because, wow. That was a lot of information in 2 minutes, man. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Go to my Patreon where all my unedited reaction videos will be at. Go to my Cash App, man. If you want to further support, go check it out. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I hope you guys are here to stay. And with that being said, you guys should already know this by now, man. I'm out of here, guys.